Hello everyone, welcome to my newest video. It is a Magicka Sorcerer for the PvP, and I can say this is very powerful setup that I've been playing for last week, and I mainly do Maxorc in PvP, and I'm glad to see it is live again in this patch, and I hope you enjoy the video too, and give thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below what you think about it. And if you are ready, let's just jump into the video. Of course, there is no video without my birds. Obviously they are tweeting at the background, but we will go into the character stats. First of all, we have 64 into Magicka, and we are using Clockwork food. It is kinda expensive, but this is the best food that you can run. Also, you can run Orzorga gold food as well. Armand Stone is the mage to get a maximum Magicka, and yes, Maxorc is still not scaling up with the spell and weapon damage. So unfortunately we can't exactly do hybridization in this build, but you will not regret. So those are the stats: nearly 40k max magic, 2000 make recovery, 3.1k spell damage and 5.3k spell penetration, with kinda good resistances, and also crit resist around 3k as well. So 25k max health as well. So it's not completely, obviously not buffed up, but let's just do like this, and then if we go, you can see 2.6k make recovery, and it is still not buffed, by the way, and 26.7k max health with 3765 spell damage. It is a very good stats. So if we go into the armor now, main hand, the Asylum perfected Inferno staff. I know this is a bit tricky, like you need to complete Asylum +2 in the hard mode, obviously in veteran, to get this, and you get this only if you are lucky, by the way, and you need a very good group. So we have a Asylum perfected Inferno staff. You can use the normal version and you will lose a little bit damage, of course, but it should be still viable. We have a Shock Glyph with Nornhound, and we have on the second piece 103 weapon and spell damage, and every second cast of the Force Shock will always apply Burning, Concussion and Chill status effect, and those two skills must be made within 5 seconds of each other. So we have a Force Pulse as a spammable for the Asylum staff for this to work, and it will give you like a crazy damage. You're gonna get a brittle, you're gonna get off balance, you are gonna put some burning, you get sustain a little bit, etc. So this is very good one piece item for the front bar. On the back bar we have defending Rage Vitality with the poison of your choice. You can literally run anything that you think that's just gonna be fine. You can run the poison alchemy bottles that gives you health even, or a minor sorcery, blah blah, if you like. And we have restoration stuff of Rage Vitality defending on the back bar with no glyph. You get mag recovery 2 times and spell damage, and while in the combat when you apply major buff or a major debuff, you get 260 magic and stun recovery, and when you apply minor buff or minor debuff to a target, gives you 130 magic and stamina recovery for 15 seconds. So it is very easy to proc it on the back bar. This is just a back bar set. All you need to do is just put the skills and boom, you're gonna proc the Rage Vitality. This is craftable set as well. One piece medium Dummy House mask. It is impenetrable with Hakeijo. On the one piece you get 1k stamina and 1k Magicka. Since you don't need any more Magicka or stam recovery in this setup because we are running Rage Vitality, you should aim to go for maximum resource pools basically. So that's why we are running Domiaos. Just one piece. And the chest is Wretch Vitality, Impenetrable, and this is heavy. And I did put max health in order to get a little bit more health, up to 27k with completely buffed up, without Warden buff, by the way. So you get a 10% more with the Warden if you have any in the group. So you will reach kind of between 9.8 or 9k ish health with the Warden. So that's why I did put the 1 health in here and 1 health in the shoulder. It is light, impen shoulder. Crafty Alphic Sash is the other piece. Okay, like this is with Hakejo. You use impen and you only get a maximum Magicka, max magic the whole time. And the hands is also light armor with Hakejo, and this is divines, but don't worry about it, you should run impen. So I just don't have much transmute to use it. So waist, hand is both of them light, and impen, Crafty Alphic, and the legs is big piece again with health and impenetrable in the Wretch Vitality, and this is also light armor. And the feet is also light armor, impenetrable with Hakejo, Crafty Alphic. And the necklace is arcane for the maximum Magicka, and we have a magic recovery glyph on the Crafty Alphic necklace. And we have another ring from Crafty Alphic that is also arcane with magic recovery. And that dealer's feet. This is the Mythic Bloodthirsty for our little bit execute, so you get a kind of high 350 weapon and spell damage when you basically execute and you basically one-shot the people. So the Bloodthirsty is a good choice here, and it is also with the magic recovery. So basically what it does while you are in the combat, in a minute you get like a 2500 maximum magic health and stamina, and this is quite good. And plus this you will reach like 30k plus max health with 42-43 maximum Magicka, and around 18k maximum stamina, which is good enough. So I did use the Sea Serpent Coil, blah blah, but it's not really, I mean, it is just slowing you down so much, and being a Sorc means you have to be mobile, yeah. So that's why we are not running Sea Serpent. And the damage that comes from Sea Serpent is not that great compared to that dealer's feet as well. So those are the sets basically, and if you go into the skills here, on the front bar we have Strike to just strike and stun the enemy and go away. We have Mage Wrath, shock damage, and they will explode if they go below 20% health, and this is very high damage as well. And we have Haunting Curse. It will just blow up and then it will do AoE damage as well, and it will keep continue, and it will again blow up, and it will also do another explosion after 8.5 seconds after the first explosion. So the first explosion goes after 3.5 seconds, and you can only have one. And we have Crystal Frag. It's basically when you do some skills it will proc, and when you use it, the next ability within 3 seconds is gonna cost 10% less. And when you put this and when you use health, magic or stamina ability, you have basically 33% chance to proc it, and it will deal 66% more damage, and it will cost 50% less. So if we go, I guess we cannot proc out of the combat, don't we? Yeah. And we have Force Pulse, basically to proc your Asylum Inferno Perfected stuff. It will apply Flame, Frost and Shock damage, and it will also deal AoE damage up to 2 enemies nearby. It is probably 8 meters as it says, the radius is 8 meters. And This is quite good as well. Then the ultimate. Who is this guy? Platinator. And we have ultimate, 13.3k flame damage to all enemies in the area, and after the impact, enemies in the target area take nearly 4k flame damage, and when you hit to the enemy, you get 12 ultimate as well. So in here you can run power overload, but this is not exactly power overload build, so I don't advise you to run that. You can run Dawnbreaker of Smiting, this is quite good, and it is very good damage over time as well. But the meteor is just, shooting star is just so perfect, okay. On the back bar we have crit search, you get a 20% weapon and spell damage, and you also apply yourself major buff in order to proc Rage Vitality first bonus, okay. And it will give you a little bit heal when you deal like crit damage to the enemy. And we have healing ward, it will give you health and a good shield. And we have an empowered ward, you basically it is like a shield as well that scales with the maximum Magicka. And when you use this you get minor buff, okay, you get 15% Magicka and stun recovery. And it will also give you the bonus from the Rage Vitality second one when you use the minor buff basically. And we have Harness Magicka. When you use it, it is gonna give you the shield, and it will give you Magicka when you get the damage as well. And Dark Conversion, basically you just use your stamina to get Magicka and a little bit health as well, and it will give you Magicka over time too, so this is quite nice. And on the back bar as an ultimate we have Life Giver. You can run the other morph that gives you like a same buff like a Warhorn. It will give you 20% crit damage basically. And I just wanted to have a little bit more survivability over the damage, but you can go with the light champion morph of the restoration ulti. And we are high elf, and you need a medical use here. You can run any of those passives. You need Undaunted, basically you need Mage Guild, you need Fighter's Guild, and you need heavy, medium and light armor passives. You need restoration and distraction stuff, and you need all those passives in the class abilities too. So if we go into the champion points now, on the blue one we have Occult Overload. Even though it is kinda got nerfed, it's still working quite perfect. But you can change this Occult Overload to Mastered Arms, okay. Both of them works just fine. You can just put the Mastered Arms, but because I'm playing with the group and I like to blow up people when I kill someone, they blow up, they do extra damage, or you can just go with the Mastered Arms as well. And we have on the left side, we have Focus Mending, increase your healing done with single target heals by 10%. And if we go into here, we have Ironclad, reduce your damage taken by 6% from direct damage attacks. And we have Resilience 660 crit resistance. So those is a must have. Resilience, Ironclad and the Focus Mending is a must have. Only thing that you can change is the Occult Overload with Mastered Arms according to your liking. So give it a try with both of them, see which one works better for you. On the red one, we do have Juggernaut. If you are under CC immunity effect, you take 5% less damage. And in here we have Pain's Refuge. Reduce your damage taken by 2% for every 2 negative effects active on you at maximum of 20%. And we have Sustained by Suffering, 150 health, magic and stun recovery when you get a bad effect on yourself. And then Relentlessness, when you stunned or feared, you will get major protection for 3 seconds, reducing your damage taken by 10%. So those are the red CPs as well. And there's exactly, you don't need anything to replace in here. You may think, alright, like our resistances is quite bad, 13k, and I'm not even using the, what was the skill name? Let me see, Boundless Storm. We are not even using the Boundless Storm in this setup, so how am I going to survive with 5 light armor and 1 medium and 1 heavy, and with the 5 light armor? How am I supposed to survive? Well, the thing is that you have light armor, alright, but you have basically where's that? Magic recovery, cost, spell resistance, weapon spell crit, and penetration. So this is the reason why we are going with the light armor. You get penetration, and trust me, with this setup you can survive literally anything with all those shields. And when you just having trouble, just put 1-2 shield and then just strike away, go recover, just healing ward again if you need, and shield yourself and go keep attacking basically. Me personally, the only class that I'm having trouble fighting against is Magicka Dragon Knights, because this is like, they have crazy damage over time on you. At some point you can't sustain if they are very good Mag DK. At some point you can't exactly sustain and you just need to kite and go back and fight and then kite back again, go away. So this is how it works to kill the Mag DK. And apart from it, I will leave you some gameplay video so you can exactly see how the setup performs in the light armor. And I hope you enjoy the video. Give thumbs up, subscribe, and join the channel as a member and get all those benefits that I'm trying to give it to you as an extra. And thumbs up, and let me know what you think in the comments below, and join Discord as well. So enjoy the gameplay, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.